Hey everyone, let's talk about if statements. If statements check if a condition is true or not true. It's a simple form of decision making. Now let's say Timmy does a test and Timmy gets a 95. In order to get an A in this test, you need to get 90 or above. So we say if Timmy's grade is greater than or equal to 90, print Timmy got an A, right? If we run this, Timmy gets an A because his grade is 95. If we say his grade was an 80, nothing happens. This line gets ignored. So that's how if statements work. If a condition is true, then it runs, and if a condition is not true, then it just gets ignored and we skip this line of code. So let's just say if Timmy's grade is greater than or equal to 80, print Timmy gets a B. So Timmy got a B. So let's see what will happen. Sure, it'll print Timmy got a B because his grade is 80, like exactly 80. But if we say that his grade is 90, both of these lines are true, is it not? If Timmy's grade is 90 or above, Timmy gets an A, and if Timmy's grade is greater than 80 or equal to 80, Timmy gets a B. So both of them will print, right? But then how will Timmy get 2 grades for one test? It doesn't make sense, right? That's the reason why you need an ELIF statement. ELIF stands for else if. So it looks at this first line of code and it sees if it's true. Since it is true, it'll run this and it'll ignore this, right? Let's run it. See, it'll only print Timmy got an A. But let's just say that the first line is not true, right? Timmy gets an 80. Then it'll skip this line of code and it'll automatically go from here, go to this line. Now there's one more statement that we haven't talked about, and it's the else statement. Else statements don't have any condition because else statements talk about everything else. So this talks about 90 or above, this talks about 80 or above, so then everything else would be anything under an 80, right? So let's just say if Timmy gets any other grade, print Timmy got a C or lower. So now let's test it. Let's say Timmy gets a 92. He gets an A. Timmy gets a 87. He got a B. And finally, if Timmy failed this test and got a 45, Timmy got a C or lower. So that's basically the gist of if statements. And yeah, it's pretty simple.